Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to another Cars 3 diecast review. Today, we have Jackson Storm and Lightning McQueen with Piston Cup trophies. So let's dive right into the review of them. So I have not been able to find these at all, so I want to thank the people that helped me get them online. So I got these two from a friend on Facebook. I'll just leave their name anonymous right now because I don't know if they want to be, publicized in a YouTube video, but I know this one does. Thank you so much, Dynaco Blue 43, for this Cars 3 Lightning McQueen with the Piston Cup trophy. I'll be opening this one up because the package is more damaged. I'll be keeping that one in the package along with Jackson Storm. I will need to probably get a Jackson Storm loose because it's a variant. However, that variant is available in a couple other formats, so I might just wait to get those. Anyway, though, I do have to open up a McQueen because that Piston Cup is brand new, never released before, although it's very similar to previously released Piston Cups, and we'll compare them later on in the video. And just so everyone knows, the Piston Cups included with Jackson Storm and McQueen are identical. Unfortunately, it's not indicated on the individual Piston Cups if it goes to Jackson or McQueen like they did previously with, for example, the King, Chick Hicks, and McQueen for Cars 1. But I just want to thank Dynaco Blue 43 again. Definitely check out his channel because he does awesome cars videos, speculation videos, reviews, of course, so his link will be in the description below. And now let's take a look at the packaging of these two. So you have the Cars 3 logo right here. It says includes a Piston Cup trophy in the bubble right there. Now these are a little bit wider than the normal releases because they have to have room for the Piston Cups, of course. Blindsided by a new generation of Piston Cup racers, Lightning McQueen finds himself suddenly pushed out of the sport he loves. To get back on top, he will need the help of a young race technician, inspiration from the late fabulous Hudson Hornet, and guidance from a few old friends along the way. On the back, we only see Cars 3 Lightning McQueen and Jackson Storm with the trophies, and nothing else here on the back. Same exact packaging for Jackson Storm, by the way. Just to take a look at it, though. Should I read the description again? No, I'm just kidding. So let's talk about the availability of these two in stores. They are, so far, Toys R Us exclusives. There was a special sale event on June 24th where if you came in and bought $20 worth of any Disney Cars merchandise, you would get one of these free of charge. I went to my Toys R Us and guess what? They weren't doing it. They weren't participating. So that was extremely unfortunate. They didn't even have these, by the way. It's not like I could buy them for $6, which is the normal price if you don't take them up on the sale. And that sale is long gone now. I see the sale nowadays is 5 regular cars for $15, which is a great deal. But yeah, I want these cars, and I've checked like 4 Toys R Us stores and nothing. I've not found these at all. So extremely, super disappointing because they're supposed to be exclusive to Toys R Us. Now maybe they sold out before I got there, but I went on June 24th. I just came a little later in the day. It was supposed to be an all-day event, unlike the K-Days, the Kmart Collectors events, which are only in the mornings at like 9 a.m. or whatever. And so it's completely different from that because they don't bring out cases, and it seems like Kmart was a lot better with the event. I thought that event was kind of sucky as well, but this event was just absolute trash. So if you went and were able to get these, then awesome. I'm very happy for you. If not, then I guess you're going to have to be like me and resort to a friend online or eBay or Amazon. The prices are alright, but they're kind of rare, so therefore they're kind of expensive as well. Getting off of the disappointment with that, let me open up this Cars 3 Lightning McQueen with Piston Cup trophy. Now, even though I'm not opening up Jackson, I'll still show you guys what the variation is. So take a look here at Jackson's back window. You can see that there are no bars. It's just kind of tinted blue with nothing on it. Well, now, similar to the variation with a Dinoco Cruz Ramirez, he has those two black bars there over the window, which makes him more accurate. So I'm happy that they did it, but definitely gives me something else to buy and try to find in a store. So that happened exactly with Cruz Ramirez, where she went from having none on the back window to having two lines, just like Jackson. I don't have that Cruz Ramirez on hand though right now to show. I just have so much stuff on my table. I've been trying to work on so many videos, and I've been getting a lot of stuff in the mail, and it's just like overflowing. I have my usual table where I just put my purchases on, and then when I find time, I'll weed them through and put them in their proper locations, which are in like my side closets. I really need to do another behind the scenes video. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So anyway, let's take a look here at Lightning McQueen. Now, if you'd like to see my reviews of McQueen and Jackson separately, you can take a look at that in the description below. There are links to them. I did them a long time ago, back in like February and January. So that was a long time ago. I can't believe it's already been like 7 months since I got my original Jackson Storm. But anyway, I'm not really going to be reviewing them in this video because of that. You can just take a look at those videos. But we'll do a quick overview here. I'm definitely not tired of getting McQueen just yet. I mean, I'm sure I probably will because he's just regular, and I'm sure I'll probably find more and get more multi-packs and whatnot. Now, in my opinion, it would have been kind of cool if they had him be the Rust-eze paint job. The paint job at the beginning of Cars 3, where he has like the different Rust-eze paint job, or like the decals, I should say, because I just think they should. I don't really want to dive full into details about like who wins Piston Cups and when they do win them, because that's obviously spoilers for the movie. I'll probably talk about that in a separate video. But these are accurate. I'm sure everyone knows Jackson won a Piston Cup from the trailers. They showed the decal on the back of him that says Piston Cup Champion. So that was revealed before the movie was out. So that's not a spoiler. And trust me, it doesn't spoil the movie. And we know McQueen has won plenty of Piston Cups in his past before Cars 3. So these two releases don't spoil it at all. I know people have been asking, will they do a Cruz Ramirez? And I'm going to just say they might not. And that doesn't spoil the movie. I'm just saying that I could see them doing it, but I could also see them not doing it. I'm sure if you guys have seen the movie, then you'll probably understand. Just make sure you think of the entire movie, including the end credits and everything, when you think if they could make a Piston Cup Cruz Ramirez type of deal. It'd also be nice to get Jackson Storm with those Piston Cup decals, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll do that, by the way. It'll take a while. It'll probably be like an exclusive or something in like a specific set. It reminds me of when Chick Hicks got that like ka-chow, that like cloud decal on his like front corners. They were going to release that, but they never did, unfortunately. And I'm kind of surprised that they never did, but oh well. And it just reminds me of that because it's a slight decal change, and I just really hope Mattel releases him this time and doesn't cancel him like with a Chick Hicks. So this is going to be pretty much a review of the Piston Cup here because that's what's new. So I absolutely love this Piston Cup. Definitely in scale with the cars. As you can see, we'll put a picture on the screen of when Chick Hicks had his Piston Cup because I feel like that is the most like accurate to the it's the best we have, like the best picture of a car with a Piston Cup. And so it definitely looks like this right here. So perfect scaling job. And I just love the engraving Piston Cup right there. It is so clear. You can see Piston Cup kind of like in black there where they painted out the engraving. You have the wings of the Piston Cup. Just a shiny gold. And it says Piston Cup Champion. Now, back in Cars 1, it said, like, the car's name who won the Piston Cup, which is what I would want. Like, if I won, I want my name on there. And so that's probably what they even did in Cars 3, but, of course, they're not going to do that on the diecast because they weren't shown the movie, so no one really has the right to complain, I guess, and, yeah. They're just going to save the money there and just write Piston Cup Champion so they don't have to change it for, every character that they do it for. They can just keep it the same. I mean, it looks nice and it says like that very nicely there, but just a little bit unfortunate. Now here is the Piston Cup included with the San Diego Comic-Con Precision Series Dirt Track Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Man, that's a long title. I'll show you guys that in just 1 second here, but I just want to take a look at what it says while we're zoomed in. And it says, Hudson Hornet Champion 1952. So not only do we get the name, Hudson Hornet, we get the year as well. It would have been nice if it said like 2017 or 2016. And it has like the lines there on the bottom on either side of the year. And it doesn't say Piston Cup, but I don't feel like that's really necessary because you have this up here. I think that's really cool because it might have evolved like over the years. Like this is from 1952, so they might not use the exact same like lettering on the bottom, but it's pretty similar as you can see with the black base there and the gold and everything. The one on the right here from the San Diego Comic-Con set, it looks to be a little bit darker, but they are pretty much the same. Empty cup. Now one difference that you can probably spot right here, I think it definitely looks nicer inside the Comic-Con version. It looks like definitely silver, just very cool. You could probably set something in there. Let's see if my T can go in there. We're going to see if my T can get in there, guys, and stand up. I don't think so. It's not deep enough. Nope, not deep enough. Let's see if this is any deeper. I think it looked a little deeper. Well, not that much deeper, but it just doesn't look as nice inside. It looks like it's still like gold pretty much, whereas this is silver. So there you go. It's probably better on the San Diego Comic-Con version because it's San Diego Comic-Con, and therefore it's more expensive and it's made for like the exclusive and everything. And I just dropped something on the floor. Alright, here we go. Here's where it came from. There were 3 of them in the set, and they're the same exact size, so they use the same mold. They just, didn't put the same text on it. But yeah, came in this nice little plastic set right here. And then, if I can get it in there. Can I get it in there, guys? I don't know. Having some dip. There we go. Then you slide in the little podium there. And then you have the stage. Open up that, and you put this in there, and the podium can also go back in there. It fell out just now. And wha-bam! That looks sweet, and then you gotta put dot cuts in there as well. Just an awesome set. Very, very cool to feature dot cuts in, all that stuff. So, I don't know if the set this year from San Diego Comic-Con will be or is just as good. I've seen the pictures of it. It's the stages of McQueen being made. I think it looks alright, but Doc Hudson and those Piston Cups are pretty awesome, of course, being the Precision Series as well. Now, Mattel has done Piston Cups before, starting in 2009 with the King, Chick Hicks, and Dinoco Lightning McQueen. Of course, they couldn't do regular Lightning McQueen because that version did not win a Piston Cup. Only the version in the Daydream did. So I do not have the Chick Hicks one out of the package. I only have one in the package. I need to get one to open up. And I will eventually, I'm sure, but I just really have a hard time opening stuff up from back in the day. So here we have the King, and it says right on the bottom there, the King Champion. So pretty similar to how it said on the Hudson Hornet one. It said Hudson Hornet Champion and then 1952. They had to put the years on there for sure because, of course, you have 3 of them and you have to identify they won in these 3 years and they crashed the 4th year. But the King Champion, very nice. Of course, though, it's a lot smaller than the new version, and Piston Cup is not as visible. Like, it's engraved in there, alright, but it's definitely not really visible at all. So that's a big improvement that I definitely like. Of course, these stripes on the back are painted with the black there, which look awesome. So a big improvement as well with that. So in that regard, I like Piston Cup more, or the new version more, I should say, because it has the better writing, but I just wish they put the name on there like McQueen Champion or Storm Champion, anything. They did in the past, so why can't they now? Maybe their excuse is because they made it bigger and more in scale, and they made the writing better, so they can't, put the money toward the bottom text anymore. I don't know. But here is McQueen's. It says Lightning McQueen, a champion there, and it came with the Dinoco version of Lightning McQueen in 2009, and then 2010 Also with this bling bling Lightning McQueen with gold rims. So this was a really cool release because you got a new Dynaco bling bling McQueen and the Piston Cup Trophy, and they didn't charge you anymore. It was the same price as just a normal car, which was around $4. Like whatever, you'd find like McQueen now, like the equivalent of that back then, because the prices have always fluctuated, but now they're charging $6 for these ones with the big trophies. So I feel like that is just super unreasonable, because I mean, that's $2 more than normal price. Now, granted, Toys R Us normally sells their diecast for more, like around $4.49, but you're really asking $1.50 for a plastic Piston Cup trophy. I'm not a fan of that at all. So I'm definitely giving these two a C- rating. Maybe I should start giving all the stuff I review ratings. I think that'd be kind of fun. What do you guys think? But yeah, these are C- because of availability, the distribution pretty much, like what I talked about, and where is the name? I mean, maybe if this was a lower price, it'd be more justified, but the way it's priced, they should have the names on there of the cars. Now, here is Fabulous Lightning McQueen from the Disney store, and in that launcher set that I reviewed a while back, like a couple weeks ago, link for that will be in the description below, he came with this Piston Cup trophy, which is pretty nice, but I don't think it's as nice as either of the Mattel ones, because first of all, it's not shiny, it looks pretty dull. The Piston Cup writing is a sticker on there, as you can see, it's like peeling off, which there's nothing I can really do about that. It was peeling off as soon as I got it, and there's no writing on the bottom here at all. So definitely not as good as either of the Mattel ones, but I'm not saying that the new Mattel version is amazing either. So I'm still trying to decide which Mattel one I like more. There are definitely pros and cons to both of them that really balance them out, and I think that's why I'm going to say I like them equally. I'll just lay them out on the table for you guys. You have 2009, 2010 being the same price. So if you found Dynaco McQueen, it would be the same price as if you found Dynaco McQueen with the Piston Cup, which was nice. It made you feel special because they were chase pieces as well, which chase means like special edition. They're a little bit rarer than like the normal cars. But then you have the bad quality reading of Piston Cup there. It's smaller. However, you did have the name of the car. Nowadays, you pay $2 essentially more for the Piston Cup, which in my opinion is a hunk of plastic that is definitely not worth that $2, at least in my opinion. But of course, I'm going to buy it. Like when I say it's not worth it, I'm still going to buy it because I'm one of the biggest Cars fans out there, and I literally buy everything that Mattel makes, essentially. So yeah, I'm going to buy it even though if I don't say it's worth it. So then you have like the pros though of it being bigger and you can read Piston Cup. So overall it's more accurate because the only one con, like there's only one con that makes it inaccurate, and then the other con is the price. So I know I'm really diving into a deep review with these Piston Cups, but I want to give you guys the best review as possible so you know whether or not you want to buy this or not. Or if you want to go back a couple years, like more than a couple, more like 6 to 7 years ago, and go with the Piston Cups that were released then, because they might be more worth it to you for the price, and you can get a car that you may not have, like this bling bling Lightning McQueen. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you people who got me these for wonderful prices. Like it's not like you asked a lot more than the retail price, which is just amazing because if you go to eBay, everyone on there is definitely wanting to make money. These people, no, they're just trying to be nice people, which is definitely what I like to see. So thank you guys so much, Dynaco Blue 43, especially you, because you have that amazing YouTube channel and you help me out with a lot of other stuff, being a moderator on my Google Plus community. So I'll see you guys next time for another review. What will it be, RC Cars 5, you ask? Well, I have some things in mind alright. It's going to be a super exciting week. Do you guys want to see? I'll pull some stuff out for you guys, and I'll also talk about some other stuff. So D23 happened over the weekend. It was awesome from what I heard. I've been hearing a lot of news from one of my favorite YouTube channels, and so that'll be great. And there were the Cars exclusives there, which are already being shipped to me from the amazing Get Me Collectibles, and they will most likely arrive tomorrow, which is probably when you're seeing this, and therefore I will get that review out to you guys probably on like Wednesday, so we'll see. Then I have these two customs, which will be great to review. Those are mini racers. And also, on the custom front of things, I have a Cars 3 Custom No Stall Pity. Man, this thing is awesome. It is accurate to the movie and everything. Alright guys, so thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you are looking forward to the week. Bye now!